lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, I ain't like it, okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, okay, yeah, yeah. When I hit that, yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these eyes ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New York Giants. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted. For the touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Back at the 27.
Prescott from the gun. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. He may try and run for this. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just, you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Lorenzo Carter picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. O'Shane Ximines. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Prescott now. Sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the point after.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
On the tackle.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. At the 21-yard line.
Switch. Right, 55. Right there, 55.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
C.J. Board, incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They're going to try and throw. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. That's complete to Slayton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
To Darius Slayton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got? Mark 54.
From the gun, Jones, flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They'll buy some time right. That's caught by Penny. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Pick it up, defense. Check, check.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
Number 87, Sterling Shepard.
Sterling Shepard there to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Off play action. Jones. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Darius Slayton, 55 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Graham Gano set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Boys take over.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Prescott on first down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go, 46.
A first down throw for Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Looking for his receiver, Sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure,
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Lorenzo Carter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Jones off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. Looking for Shepard deep, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Jones. Off play action. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Down, New York.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Final play of the half. Prescott flush to his right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked by Julian Love. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their side.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Now 3rd and 9.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Good.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
It's a loss.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the Giants' 3-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline now for the PAT. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Neville Gallimore busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Neville Gallimore able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 19.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
On the tackle.
34 yards there and a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. And we got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Now let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
34-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Neville Gallimore able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.